Good morning and welcome to Mornings with Minnassa. I am Minnassa, the diva of divination, and I'm glad to be here with you this morning. I want to thank all of you that invest in yourself by taking time to view these videos whenever you do. Hopefully it's a good way to help you start your morning, and that's what I'm wanting to do, to invite you to join me in this sacred space, this few minutes of connecting with the divine, of getting still and going within. And thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share those things that inspire me, my inspirational readings, and then the tarot cards, which are a part of the sacred tools of living and creating my best life. So thank you very much. So today our reading comes from my girl Oprah, of course, from What I Know for Sure. I'm not nearly as stressed as people might imagine. Over the years, I've learned to focus my energy on the present, to be fully aware of what is happening in every moment, and not to worry about what should have happened, what's going wrong, or what might come next. Yet, because I do have an awful lot on my plate, if I didn't find a way to decompress, I'd be totally ineffective and probably a little crazy too. None of us is built to run nonstop. That's why when you don't give yourself the time and care you need, your body rebels in the form of sickness and exhaustion. How do I give back to myself? Hardly a day goes by that I don't talk things out with Gail, and I have my own Gail. Almost every night I soak in a hot bath and light a candle or two. It may sound hokey, but focusing on a burning candle for a minute while taking a deep and relaxing breath is very calming. In the evenings right before I go to sleep, I don't read or watch anything, including the late night news. That would give me anxiety. And because I don't like fitful dreams, I protect my sleep by dealing with difficult situations during my waking hours. I also keep a gratitude journal, and at the end of the workday, I come down by reading a great novel or just sitting with myself to come back to my center. It's what I call going mindless. As women, we've been programmed to sacrifice everything in the name of what is good and right for everyone else. Preach now, Oprah girl. Let me read that sentence again. As women, we've been programmed to sacrifice everything in the name of what is good and right for everyone else. Then if there's an inch left over, maybe we can have a piece of that. We need to deprogram ourselves. I know for sure that if you can't give what you don't have. If you allow yourself to be depleted to the point where your emotional and spiritual tank is empty and you're running on the fumes of habit, everybody loses, especially you. I once taped a show in which a life coach discussed the concept of self-care, putting your own needs ahead of anyone else's. And the audience booed. What in the heck? Okay, no, that's me. Women were upset by the mere suggestion that they should put their needs before those of their children. I interrupted to explain. No one was saying you should abandon your children and let them starve. The life coach was suggesting that you nurture yourself so you'll have more nurturing to give to those who most need it. It's the airplane oxygen mask theory. If you don't put the mask on yourself first, you won't be able to save anyone else. So stop. Excuse me. So stop and take a look at your own needs. Go mindless. Let go. And remind yourself that this very moment is the only one you know you have for sure. Thank you, Empress Queen Oprah. And so our cards for today. 1, self-care. If you're not going to take care of yourself, who is? You know, there's a quote from Buddha that says, everyone in the world deserves the love you have, but yourself first of all. This is about self-care, and I have to tell my clients, self-care is not selfish. It is self-full. You know, one of the things that I admire about men is that sometimes they don't give a F about anyone else, right? Because that's their training. Be bold, do what's best for yourself. And then somehow women, we get that all mixed up. Well, part of it's because boys giving a G.I. Joe and we're giving a baby, right? This one comedian talked about that. And then we're giving a Susie Bake Oven and then a little iron and then a little home set. where boys can be out running around with sticks and stuff and doing what makes them happy. Where women are learned from an early age, that's not the case. And Queen Oprah and your friend here, Minnassa, saying, you are worthy. Take care of yourself. Love and accept yourself. It begins with you. You know, when I get a love reading, I get a little, because if you ain't loving yourself, you're not going to attract anyone else. And I say that now, being in a loving relationship. But when I was in a not loving relationship, I had all the rose quartz crystals and butterflies, but I got stuff on the outside. I hadn't gotten the things on the inside. So let Minnassa tell you today, love yourself. Take care of yourself. Say yes to yourself. Get the things that you want because you deserve them. It's not being selfish, it's being self-full. Say no to other folks, which was our reading from before. Love yourself. You are worthy to be loved. And then my simple reminder to please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and as always, have a blessed and beautiful day.